strenuous exercise of the NAAC accreditation over the last 2 days have come to a conclusion today, and we have assembled here for the exit meeting. I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation of the good efforts that the NAAC team has put in to systematically and diligently go through all our work, all our efforts, and come up with meaningful evaluations. The entire action, as you would have seen, was very cordial, and they were more than willing to listen to us, very responsive in all our to our suggestions, and so we had a very good interaction, which I believe, for which I think I am personally thankful to all the members of the NAAC accreditation team. I would like to invite Professor A.K. Bhatt, the chairperson of this team, to this exit meeting. I would also like to invite Professor Ranesh. I would also like to invite Professor Fridi Bajaj for this exit meeting. Of course, I would like to invite our Director Joseph for this meeting, because of course he was the person who was always driving us to achieving higher heights and higher heights of academic excellence. I would also like to welcome my colleague Dr. John George. Thank you. And once again, my good wishes to all of you, and thank you personally for the excellent cooperation that all of you have extended. Sir, what the outcome of the efforts, all efforts what we had yesterday, all the work that we had done yesterday is a consequence of the excellent cooperation and effort which all my colleagues have unanimously put in, giving an impression of a monolithic face of this organization. I would like to thank every one of you for that. So with folded hands, once again I welcome every one of you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. That's better actually. Respected Father Joseph Alex, all carefully, Dr. Ramani Krishnan, principal of this prestigious institution, Dr. John M. George, vice principal of this institution, Mr. Vinod Kumar, who was the coordinator of IQAC, heads of departments, other coordinators who supported this exercise of NAAC, faculty, staff, and other esteemed guests. At the onset, I, on my personal behalf and on behalf of my team members, thank the NAAC for giving us an opportunity to visit this institution. It was really pleasant environment and nice to interact with all of you. We are also thankful to all present here and those with whom we interacted and who provided us information about the functioning of the institution and made it possible for us to do our job, and it was done very effectively. The purpose of the visit of accreditation is to observe various processes that are being followed in order to ensure that the quality of education which we are imparting to the students in this institution is of the right quality. The students are the most important stakeholders in this education system, and all of us have to understand that whatever we do has to be done in the interest of the students. The purpose is also to observe all the best practices that are being followed at this institution are observed, and so that these can be also passed on to other institutions for benefit. We are thankful to all the functionaries for cooperation and support and answering some of the difficult questions, for providing us an insight into the process being followed. All of us here, most of us in fact, are teachers and have to play a different role with time. We have to act simultaneously as teachers, as mentors, as researchers, as creators of knowledge, social reformers, evaluators, and many such things have to be done. All of us have a responsibility of preparing our students for the nation building and empower them to face the future challenges of society, some of which are unknown today. This can be achieved only if we are providing quality education to our students, which is the most important job we do actually. So the responsibility lies with all of us as teachers. Therefore, our responsibility of setting a goal, which must be a smart goal, which will empower our students and also help us in giving our best for the benefit of the mankind globally. Swami Ramakrishna Paramahansa ji used to say, a good teacher is one whose student exceeds him in all the aspects. So that is, whatever we are doing, our students must be in a position to do better than what we are doing, and then and only then we are a good teacher. During this visit, the team interacted with various functionaries of the institution, especially the principal, vice principal, members of the board of management, governing body, deans, head of departments, faculty, students, staff, alumni and other stakeholders, and team has observed certain things which I am going to share with you. There are very good points about this institution. There is a committed and visionary management which exists in this institution. A eco-friendly environment, smart classrooms equipped with good audio visual facilities. There is limited but committed and experienced senior faculty members available in this institution. The institution is situated in the prime locality of Kochi, which is again an advantage. Well-equipped central library. They have introduced some of the things which are definitely going to give good results in future, near future. But there are also some strong areas. There are many other strong things which are being done, but there are certain things which are not being done to the same level as some of these things which I mentioned, and they need some improvement. More funds need to be provided to pursue interdisciplinary research. Less interaction with R&D organizations. There is very limited interaction. Limited faculty sponsored for higher education under quality improvement programs. Limited major funded projects available in the institution. So you have 200 faculty members here and there are hardly 7-8 projects. So therefore we expect that every faculty member should try to get a good project from funding agencies. Limited consultancy work carried out by the institution. And it need to improve campus placement in core disciplines, core areas. And the limited faculty possess PhD qualification. So I would expect that next time, if I have an opportunity to visit this institution, I find more number of PhDs in this campus. But there are a lot of opportunities also. There is scope to introduce more value-added courses. Funding schemes offered by national agencies, government bodies. There is a scope to improve research and consultancy services for industry and R&D organization. Co-curricular and extracurricular activities can be improved considerably. Introducing student and faculty exchange program with the universities with whom you have MOUs already signed. Improving collaboration with industry and research organizations, and taking advantage of the alumni who are now working in senior positions also. Focus on the futuristic, what is known as credit-based, choice-based credit system. You need to look at that, how we can help the students to be more interested in studies. To mobilize more research funds from various funding agencies, which is again important. Student and faculty exchange programs with foreign universities can be improved. There are certain things which we thought that it would be important. Documentation, in fact, we found that documentation, it used to take a lot of time to find out where the documents are. probably they should be streamlined, and the documentation processes, the methodology which is followed needs to be considerably improved. And there's an opportunity to enhance the industry-institute interaction, and you should try to become an autonomous institution where there is a scope, possibility of maneuvering and trying to create your own systems, which is again very, very important. The committee, after discussion with various bodies, with students, with parents, with alumni, with everyone, in fact, with most of you also, thought that there could be some suggestions, because now we had come here, so we thought that it would be useful to give you some suggestions also. And these are not mandatory. If you like, you can pursue them, but we thought that we should talk about it. We have compiled the report. A copy of this report is being given to the institution, and this will remain like this. It is not to be opened, and this will be opened as soon as the results from the NAAC are announced. So this report has been actually vetted by the principal of this institution also, and I am just handing it over to the minister.
Respected Father-elects, Director RSET, Professor Aikapad, Chairperson NAAC team, Professor M.R. Pranesh, Member Coordinator, Professor Preeti Bajaj, Member, Dr. Unikishnan, Principal, RSET, Heads of Departments, Faculty Members, other members of the RSET family, students, and other well-wishers. On behalf of the RSET family, I express my infinite gratitude to the NAAC team members for their time and the expertise with which they conducted the inspection process. Interacting with such eminent professors gave us tremendous exposure and valuable insights on the intricacies of running a professional engineering college effectively. Our gratitude goes out to Reverend Father Joseph Alex CMI for steering the architectship in the right way always. Thank you, Father. It's our privilege to extend our sincere thanks to Professor Aikapad for sharing his vast experience and for giving us invaluable guidelines towards perfection. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the RSET family, I thank Professor M.R. Pranesh for sharing with all of his vast practical knowledge during the inspection process. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks goes out to Professor Preeti Bajaj for her meticulous planning and execution of the accreditation process. Thank you, ma'am. The RSET family thanks our principal, Dr. Unikishnan, for his excellent guidance and leadership, which went behind the preparations for the accreditation process. Thank you. The RSET family also extends a very heartfelt thanks to Dr. Vinod Kumar, who worked tirelessly to coordinate and help the NAAC team members. Thank you, sir. My sincere thanks goes out to all the heads of departments and to the teaching staff for their support and help and their hard work. A special thanks goes to Mrs. Neba for leading the IQAC team and to all the faculty members in the team. They worked during late nights to make all updates towards perfection. Thank you all. A special thanks goes out to the laboratory staff, office staff, supporting staff, and our beloved students who helped actively behind the scene. Thank you all once again. Welcome.